the guys, right, was dry humping me, right?
When girls moan louder, they're actually not enjoying it.
Why do you think I like you but I'm resisting you? What is that?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is JS, and today I decided to show my face. I know it has been a while that I showed my face, but guys, vlogging is not easy. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. Please help this small channel grow. I am your plug for all the hot BB and Zanzi gist. In fact, all the big brother gist. So yesterday I was going to come and tell you people the different things that were happening, starting from LIEMA to Mark Jr., starting to Mpumi fondling Elsie's boobs. There, in fact, before I even start with all of that, let's take it from the top. Yesterday was a very interesting day in Big Brother's house. Shout out to Mark Jr., guys. These people, they're going to have to keep beefing Mark Jr. because he won the arena games, and you know that Mark Jr. is really competitive. He also won himself 5,000 rands in cash, and that is like really commendable, and he's so focused. And you could see that the housemates were a bit reluctant to cheer him on, of course, because not only you work come, how come he's the only one winning? It is natural for people, especially people like Papa Ghost and Mama Ghost. I'm going to drag them, yes, those two, you know that they're anti-Mark Ghost, but they should win now. If he easy run am, if he easy run now. But anyway, so Mark J won, and it was all good vibes in the house all evening. Everybody was having fun. So straight to the hot gist, all the different things that happened in that house that shocked me. South Africa, Bibinza, Siamosha, you people are trying, eh? Anyway, so the first thing that I'd like to point out is LIEMA and Mark Jr. So LIEMA continues her subtle chase of Mark Jr. She leans to him, and Mark Jr. is on a mission to escape. Like, he is like, in fact, yesterday he just went straight to the point. He's like, listen, I love my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, see Mark JJ. He went on to say that, why do you think that I like you and I'm resisting that?
I am in love with my girlfriend. Okay, what the fuck?
I'm not. That is not the case. And LIEMA is like, I can feel it and I can see it. That the point is, I like you. I even like how you run away from me. And say, silly Leo. Hey, this you people's game. It is like so funny. So what it is that you all know Mark Jr. is very intuitive, very intelligent. He has figured that there's this whole big, it's not even triangle anymore, entanglement going on between Els, Jareed, LIEMA. So Jareed, sorry, and he has just said, I don't want to be a part of it. That you people have your little party going on there, but I definitely do not want to be a part of it. And that's what he was telling LIEMA, and LIEMA was like forming drunk, glass in hand, just telling him, but why don't you think so? Why don't you want to get to know me? I want to get to know you. But he sharp pointed it out that, listen, you are cool, you are nice looking, but I do not want to be a part of this. And I love my girlfriend. Like, I like you as a person, but you see, this thing that you want us to do is not going to happen. So is Mark Jr. going to back down, or will he continue playing hard guy? Let's see where it leads up. But we all know that LIEMA herself is like quite inconsistent. We know that her heart is with Jareed. And shout out to Jareed. I keep calling him Jareed. I don't know why, but you will get it, right? You get it. If you don't get it, forget it. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, here's your cue. Please subscribe. You cannot be hearing just from me and not subscribe. Please, and give this video a thumbs up, because I'm here for you to give you catch up with all the madness that happened in that house yesterday. So we all know that heart is with Jareed. Like I said, shout out to Jareed. Jareed has been very, very, you know, good in terms of, she lost her grandma. She's been in an emotional spot. And guys, that must not be easy to lose a loved ones and not be surrounded by the people who understand what you're going through. Just these random strangers. And somehow LIEMA told Big Brother she would like to stay back and ride it out. And that's quite commendable. And that's really brave of her. And Jareed has been very supportive. I mean, he's toned down the madness, at least the one he does to her face. Because we now know that Els from nowhere is involved. But I knew that Els was going to be a part of the drama. If you watch one of my previous videos, while Jareed, the night Jareed was saying that he likes Mpumi for a different reason, he likes LIEMA for a different reason, and Els was like, what about me? Els was trying to inject herself into that situation. So when she and Jareed started their new playoff, I was just like, you always wanted to be a part of all of this. But anyways, so Els has injected herself into this, whether we like it or not. And the day of the pool party at night, in case you missed it, she was kissing him in the locker room, and he's like, you cannot keep a secret, that's the reason why I cannot be with you. And they did this whole toilet shenanigan where it was like LIEMA was in the other toilet that we don't know whether she heard, but she didn't seem like she heard anything. But the entire house knew, because Taki even saw them. Everyone in the house seems to know that there's this big triangle or rectangle or square going on amongst all of them. And so LIEMA is still neck deep with Gerard. She's still all over him. 1 minute she'll be like, I don't want us to be friends, I don't want. Next minute she's frolicking with him on the bed. So that is where her heart is. Now Mpumi is another what we like call her gangster in this game. Like Mpumi is on some next level thing. I don't know how to describe it, but yes, Mpumi is also part of this triangle as it is, but Mpumi knows what she's doing at all times. Mpumi seems to want to be the one to create the chaos as it is, because she was telling Els yesterday, when Els was like, oh my god, she's so horny, she really wants to make out with Jareed and all of that. Mpumi actually told Els to give Jareed 3 more days to mourn with LIEMA. Like, guys, Mpumi is something else. She's like, give him time, what's her name? Els was like, oh, can you even believe if it was me, you, and somebody else, like, we're going to just mess things up? And she's like, Jareed is on board, don't get it twisted, but he just needs time. He's kind of occupied at the moment. I'm like, so you people, you want to do more than you're doing already? The havoc that 3 of you are causing, or 4 of you, let's add LIEMA, is not enough. You still want to do more. Anyway, one of the things that shocked me yesterday was that they were having a conversation and LIEMA was rubbing her boobs, and it was normal. Everybody was carrying on like this was okay. This is not okay. Oh my god, I've never seen that type of thing before. And she was just there fondling her boobs, and I was like, and I'm like, oh, I really wish and LIEMA was just Mpumi was just sipping her drink, having a conversation as normal while touching Els. I mean, some of the housemates were like, oh, what's going on there? And Els is like, oh, we're making out. Like, everything is normal with these guys. Like, Big Brother Zanzi. I say you, it could never be Big Brother Naija. First of all, NBC will drag us. They're not the people who talk, all the hypocrites and everything. So that is one of the things that I like about the show. I feel like the housemates are really expressive. They're not really scared of judgment, as when it's our own Big Brother Naija, everybody's like, oh, well, we viewers say, well, they're not even caring about what people will say. They're just living their lives and they're having fun. And there is the Zinaye and Young Papi situation. 1 minute Z is with Young Papi, the next minute she's trying to be with Zinaye. Zinaye is quite confused. He spent most of his week with Mile, and I really think that that is a cool chick that he can kind of explore options with, instead of being in that entanglement with Z, who seems to be comfortable with just having 2 boyfriends, and she's comfortable with stringing them along because she doesn't want to wrong anyone. But what is your team? Are you Z Naye or are you Z Papi? Let me know. What duo do you prefer? But I like how Young Papi plays it cool. He's not in anybody's business. He's still doing his thing. He gets upset every now and then, but he plays it cool. As long as he's in the picture, then everything is fine. I'm like, this show, now the girls, they run on this time around, Anyways, so other than that, yesterday they also had like a tell-all, like a kind of, they called it a podcast, but it was majorly like sex conversations. Guys, these people, oh my god. LIEMA spoke about different things, how she was having sex, the guy was about to ejaculate and just yanked her off his body and she cried. There was one other one where the guy was going on and she fainted, and Mpumi did not hesitate to give us all the sex education because she's quite a pro at this. And Makeke was like very raw, very real, very original. He's not mincing words. What he doesn't understand, he will ask you people, what is the meaning of this, what is the meaning of that, when they're like, oh, some people suffer like premature ejaculation and not being able to get it up. And Yolanda is like, no, she had that situation, she saw the guy was using pills behind her back, but she decided no need for that. She consulted somebody and gave him like local remedies to kind of solve the problem. They were like, communication is much better than hiding things. It was quite an expose conversation, if I do say so myself.
Can I ask something, guys? Have you been in a situation, maybe it's two of us, the two boys, two girls, ne? And then the other girl moans nicely, even craving her while having sex with this one?
Guys, sorry, I have a sore throat. That's yesterday. I was just saying, the gist was too hot. There was what's the name of our bad guy? Papa Ghost talked about how he was with a girl, they were on holiday, and the girl, they were fighting, and he was like trying to make peace, trying to make amends, and she was like no, so he just went, and he went out and he slept with 3 other girls that weekend. That if you're gonna play hard to get with me, or if you're just going to be difficult, then I'm gonna cheat. Then Makeke said sometimes it doesn't mean to cheat, but like when you're not around, shit happens and you find out so what it is. And Z is like, if you cheat, I'm done with you. I don't play those games. If you cheat, I walk away. It is what it is. So like, you know, it was just really interesting that the housemates, they all spoke their mind. It was really interesting. Of course, Pale seemed like she was bored the better part of the time until they started talking about female hygiene, where she now, you know, brought in her 2 cents, gave us a lecture, just said how you need to do this, eat pineapples and cranberries, they clean you out from inside and all of that. Guys, I cannot finish telling you all the things they said, but that talk yesterday was very, very interesting. And the housemates, they were not scared to bear it all. I mean, some people were hiding things. Like Mitch was like, he wanted to say something, but it seemed like everyone was in the same space, and they're like, no, say you, do you, nobody is kind of judging anybody. And as a matter of fact, big brother, I see what you did there. I was very interested in that conversation. Chuenza was talking about how maybe he was drunk or high or something, and he passed out, and how he woke up to a guy dry humping him. I guess that is giving rape, so the cameras went away from that conversation, so we couldn't really hear the rest of the conversation. But that was it. The housemates were really open and they spoke a lot, so it's been quite an interesting and intense week. Tomorrow is evictions. What is your guess? My guess is maybe Pale or Mitch will be leaving the house, but I could be wrong. But I'm just talking based on what I think it is in terms of popularity and all of that. Who else do you think is going to be up tomorrow? And it would be nice. I don't think the save and replace will surprise anyone. The fact that Papa goes save Taki and put Mama Ghost in the Lerato, so I don't think that will really shock anyone. And that's it. And the week to come should be super interesting, because we'll need to know who will win HOH. Hopefully it's not Papa Ghost, it's not Mark Jr. again, because Mark Jr. seems to be kicking their ass and it's paining them. Anyways, so that was it pretty much. Shout out to Mpumi. I see you are a cray lady. I've never seen anybody so crazy. And Jareed is Jareed, but he's kind of keeping Laima happy sometimes, and Laima is playing her own little game. So it's been an interesting week, and yeah, we'll see how things unfold. I just thought to give you guys like a brief recap, because I felt bad not being able to come and update you. But which one do I want to say? By the time I talk about one, they've moved to another one. By the time I talk about Mark Jr., Mpumi is doing something, that one is doing. It was a lot, guys. It was a lot. I got overwhelmed, and I just decided to do a full-on video for you guys today. So thank you for watching. If this is your first time, please subscribe to my channel. There's a little red button bottom right of your screen. Don't miss it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, tonight is the party. If anything interesting happens at the party, I'll be right back to give you the tea. Or before, if anything happens before, prior to the party. But regardless, we'll see tomorrow for the evictions. Thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to do that. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.